A few weeks ago, I was filming one of my shrimps dying and being consumed when I noticed that there were these things emerging from my substrate. When I got closer in with my macro lens, I realized it was none other than Planaria. They were all coming out of the soil and swarming toward the dead shrimp. Not only did I not realize they were there, but that there were so many of them. This really concerned me. Why? Because Planaria are known to attack baby shrimp, of which I have plenty of. This may also explain why my shrimp population hasn't grown in so many months. So I went on Amazon and found this, a Planaria trap. It's basically a test tube with small curved holes where the Planaria can crawl into but not out of. My plan is to place a small bit of raw chicken in the trap, and the oils of the meat will be irresistible to the flatworms. I'm going to place my trap in the darker corner of the tank and wait and watch. And you can see immediately the snails and shrimp can already smell the meat and are trying to get in. The Planaria in the soil are also starting to sense something, and there is much more activity now. However, I'm going to speed up the process and place some bait outside of the trap to get them to emerge quicker. And there they are. It's working. They are coming out of the substrate. That didn't take long at all. Now all they have to do is follow the scent and they will eventually find their way into the trap. And look here, it's actually happening. The first few have already entered. And more are making their way through the hole. Look at how big these guys are. There also seems to be two varieties here, red ones and white ones. I'm wondering if the reds are the adults and the whites are the juveniles. If you can confirm, please let me know in the comments. I imagine the smell must be becoming more and more irresistible as the Planaria are arriving in droves. I have to say that there's something quite satisfying when a plan comes together. Look at the intricate structure of their bodies. You can clearly see all their organs and nerves. It's quite fascinating. So, Planaria are nocturnal. They emerge at night to feed. And what I'm going to do now is turn off the lights and go to bed, and we'll check back in the morning to see what happens. Oh my goodness. What do we... Oh my god. The trap is filled. Look, holy crap. I'm stunned. I am stunned. I did not know there were so many of them in my aquarium. Look at all of them. There must be about 150 or so in there. Wow. Wowzers, look at that. There's a couple here trying to escape. It looks like they're stuck. Holy crow. My mind is kind of blown right now. Like, seriously. Wow. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this a bit longer till the end of the day so that I can get as many of them as possible. So let's check back then and I'll decide on how to dispose of them then. So something unexpected has happened. They have all died in the tube. Nothing is moving anymore. And when I went to remove the top of the trap to pour them out, there was a terrible smell of rot. I think that over 24 hours the meat must have decomposed and poisoned the water in the tube. I also think that all the oxygen must have been depleted with so little water exchange. So this has been a fascinating and interesting experiment. I'm going to try this again very soon in a different part of the tank to see if I can catch more of them, as I still see some of them around. In the meantime, if you'd like to see how quickly Planaria and other fauna recycles a dead shrimp, watch this video here.